Okay, then we have demographic factors. Now, demography is the study of people's vital statistics like age, race, ethnicity, location, gender, etc. Like, there we go. There's a typical example of what you'll see in a survey report, and those are demographic factors. How many people went to college, how many people try to eat healthy, how many people married, it's all percentages. But these characteristics are very strongly related to consumers' buying behavior. Women buy specific clothing and men buy specific clothing. Okay, people who are married buy specific types of houses versus people who are unmarried. It's a very good predictor of how a target market will respond to a specific marketing mix. It's why important to know the demographics of a target market. It's very important for marketers to identify opportunities and for planning their strategies, knowing the demographics. Okay, here's a good example of the demographics of South Africans. Okay, let's first look at language. Afrikaans 14%, English 11%, Ndebele 1%, Sepedi 10%, Sotho 9%, and so we carry on. Setswana 9%, Tsonga or Shangaan 4%, Venda 2%, Xhosa 15%, and Zulu the most 23%. Okay, then we got age. The largest group of people is 35s to 49s, 26%, and then it gets less and less. 11% 50s to 59s, 12% 60 plus, only 4% are 17 and below. And then the next biggest group is 18 to 24, 24%. Okay, government grant, 27% of the country have used government grants for the income, 73% not. Let's look at education. The largest group is have grade 12, 39%. Then second largest is some high school, probably to like grade 9, 35%. Those two are the biggest. And then we have very few, only 5%, get a degree or a diploma from a technikon, only 4% from a university, and then 2% are artisans, and they don't have any qualification. No formal qualification, 2%. Okay, then we have ethnicity. Black 76, white 12, colored 9, Indian 3. So you can see the majority of South Africans are black people. Although even in the black group there's a lot of subgroups, because not all black people are from the same clan or speak the same language, and therefore have different purchasing patterns, different needs, have different cultures, have different approaches to things. Okay, then we got different people living in the different provinces. We got Gauteng 23%, which is the most. KZN second most, 21%. As you can see, in the Western Cape it's only 10%, and the Northern Cape is the least, 2%. Then we've got working status. Let's have a look. Full-time, people are working full-time, 27%, but the most is 31% people who are unemployed but still looking, and 6% unemployed not looking. So we're looking at, and then 4% also don't work. So that's more than 40% of people, and retired actually is more. So that's 50% of people in South Africa are not working. Oh, and students also don't work generally. Wow, so there's not very many people in South Africa who are actually working, interestingly enough. Sadly. Marital status, singles 50%, married 41%, divorced 7%, separated 2%. Okay, and there's more females than males. Look at that, 50% are females and 48 male. Okay, then let's look at the income. Okay, 40% refused to answer, but okay, let's look at the others. 12%, the largest, make between 2,500 and 5,000 rand a month. Oh, sorry, that's household income, so that's for the whole house. You can see only a very few make 20,000 rand and above, 6% of the population. Okay, and then lastly at the bottom you can see the people. This is now living in, where do they live? Metropolitan area, 36%. That's like suburbs. Inside the city, 7%. Large towns, 7%. Small towns, 8%. And then rural areas like farmlands, and so forth, 38%. So the biggest areas is in suburbs, close to cities, and then rural areas. Okay, that's a good rough overview of the demographics of South Africa. Very important for marketing. Okay, then we quickly look at the Universal Living Standards Measure. The LSM is a non-racial measurement tool used for the selection of appropriate media to reach different target markets, and it's developed by the South African Audience Research Foundation. It groups similar people together according to their social class or living standard, regardless of their race, income, or education. So it doesn't look at those things, it just looks at their living standards. And the measurement is based on the ownership of specific durable goods and access to services and so forth. Some of the variables included in the LSM is, does the person have hot running water? Is there a fridge or a freezer? Do you own a microwave oven? Do you have a flushing toilet inside or outside the house? Do you have domestic servants that help clean the house? Do you have a VCR or DVD player in the household? And there's a survey that you can do at 8020.co.za/LSM-calculator, which can help you to determine your LSM. So go have a look at it at that link, and then click on the various icons, and you'll be able to know which LSM you are in.